Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. These are the words of a man we honor here today. This has been Arnold Schwarzenegger's mentality throughout his life, a mentality that brought him to this country looking for more, one that has put him in the top of several industries, bodybuilding, acting, and now politics, one that he has passed on to others throughout his life, inspiring thousands. Never give up and you can accomplish anything. You would think such a life as Arnold's started with some huge revelation or event. You know how it started? When Arnold's football coach took him and the team to a local gym in 1960 and he picked up a barbell for the first time. It was at that very moment that he knew he was home and was about to embark on a journey that would last the rest of his life. He won his first title, Mr. Europe, in 1966, and his bodybuilding career soared from there. Just a year later, he won Mr. Universe, a title he won 5 times. He decided that it would be in his best interest to come to America, and so he did, with a few bucks in his pocket and the clothes on his back. He won his first Olympia title in 1970, making him the youngest man to ever win the title, a record he still holds today. He won the Olympia 6 years in a row and then retired. I guess he felt he wasn't quite finished and came out of retirement in 1980 to win the title one more time. In the words of the Austrian Oak, "I am not retiring from bodybuilding. It is the greatest sport in the world and one that I will continue for the rest of my life. I am merely retiring from competing." From there, Arnold decided to embark on a new journey and took Hollywood by storm. His acting career started off slow. At the time, he was everything Hollywood was not. He had a body that was classified as weird, an extremely thick accent, and a name that was too long and no one could pronounce. At that point, no one knew that one day Arnold Schwarzenegger would be a household name and known around the world. After small roles in several films, he starred in his breakthrough role in Conan the Barbarian. The actor was the biggest physically, quickly became the biggest period. A revolution had begun. All of a sudden, action films were revamped with larger-than-life stars and roles. Fitness was becoming a common trend all over America, largely in part to Arnold. People started training and getting into shape. Everyone wanted to be Conan, Rambo, Rocky, the Terminator. Arnold started to take notice to the impact he was having. Since he had caught the attention of so many, he decided to make the most of it. Arnold wanted to continue to reshape America and decided the best way to do that was with the kids. Start them off on the right path and they will continue it for the rest of their lives. Arnold decided to get involved in the Special Olympics, becoming one of their biggest promoters and also leading the athletes to the 2001 Special Olympics in South Africa, where he reached out to 100,000 new athletes with mental retardation. He developed after-school programs to help kids get away and stay in shape, stopping them from going home and sitting around becoming a couch potato. In 1990, President Bush appointed Arnold as the chairman of the President's Council on Physical Fitness in Sports. The council strived to encourage American children to be active and healthy. Arnold was getting America into shape. But that wasn't enough for him. He wanted to do more for the country that he called home. Arnold's path in life led him into politics. In 2003, Arnold became the 38th governor of California. He has earned many victories in his time in office. He is currently serving his second term as governor after being re-elected in 2006. It is rumored that he may run for the United States Senate in 2010. We can only hope that he decides to continue his political career. Who knows, maybe one day we can amend the Constitution and our beloved Arnold could be President of the United States. Regardless of his political endeavors in the future, the man defined the American dream. Arnold came to this country with nothing, became a Hall of Fame bodybuilder, one of the most well-known action superstars of all time, activist for the Special Olympics, Red Cross, and many other organizations, and now the governor of the great state of California. He has inspired thousands. Many of you, including myself, are in this auditorium because of him. So please join me in paying tribute to the Austrian Oak, the Terminator, the Governator, the legend, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger.